You hurt for your children.
A night at one of Tucson's trampoline parks changed a family's life forever. Now the focus is on recovery and a warning for other families.
Yeah, well, kids love them, doctors fear them, and here in Arizona, there is no watchdog for them. Tonight, 9 on Your Side's Marcelino Benito has Blake Haines' story, and he discovered Blake is not alone.
September 8th, 2013, inside Get Air. 15 minutes left before close.
I remember it all very clearly, like it was yesterday.
Blake Haines set his eyes on the foam pit and took flight for the last jump of the night.
Got pretty high, rotating really fast. Then I landed and my head snapped back.
Right then, Blake knew something went wrong.
911, what is the emergency?
I work at Get Air Tucson, and we have a jumper on the trampoline who we believe has a neck injury.
I could hear him in the background yelling in the bottom of the foam pit. And it kind of sends a chill down my back when I hear that.
Blake broke his neck, partially paralyzed from the neck down. Here he is just days after the life-changing accident.
It's definitely emotionally challenging.
Bound to a bed or a wheelchair, little to no movement. What a difference 8 weeks make.
It's kind of like a journey that we're all on.
Brianna Murphy, his therapist at St. Joe's in Phoenix, and his family have been there every step of the way.
Some days are better than others.
We have our struggles. We have our times when there's tears.
But the tears are now turning into smiles, even laughs, and a push to walk again. His therapy is grueling. In the water, Blake can stand with help. He's building endurance, sensation returning all over his body. Already enough strength to sneak in a jab at Dad. Every day, he's hungry for more.
I'm a little impatient, but things gonna take time.
We know it's going to be a long road.
Unfortunately, it's a road more people are having to travel.
Blake's injury could be anybody's injury. It can happen to anybody.
And it has. According to reports obtained by 9 on Your Side, there have been 13 emergency calls to Get Air since the park opened in August. The list of injuries, serious. A broken leg, a crushed kneecap. It's why UAMC's Trauma Center is so concerned.
We get to see here the very worst of what happens on trampolines, and we don't wish that on anybody. We think people should be very careful.
And lately, UAMC's ER has seen a spike in trampoline injuries. The average 3 per month, but in August, 6, 7 in September. More than half of those happened at trampoline parks.
There isn't a safe way to do it. It's a high-risk activity, so anybody who chooses to be on a trampoline is going to increase their risk for injury. That's just absolutely the fact.
It's why places like Get Air make you sign these waivers. The risks are clear, but are they really accidents just waiting to happen? We took that question and those numbers inside this trampoline park.
Tucson has never had anything quite like this here. So, of course, there's going to be some increase in injury.
The park points to safety videos, monitors, posted rules, and signs. Their efforts to keep everyone safe. But Blake's father says things were different before his son's injury.
There wasn't a lot of good supervision.
And as for the no double flip signs,
no doing flips was posted when he was jumping, and that is not true. Actually, that happened after his accident.
The park maintains the signs have always been there.
We're trying at all angles to make it safe. But, you could, step off the curb and not be safe. So, we can't just live in a box.
Most troubling to experts, no one is regulating the industry in Arizona. And with 2 new jump centers in the Tucson area and more than 40,000 visitors so far.
People love it, but they're very dangerous.
Safety falls on each individual business.
We don't want it to be pegged as a bad thing, and we want it to be fun, and that we've been, widely accepted here.
Back in Phoenix, Blake's family says they don't blame anyone. They just want people to know it can happen.
There's an inherent risk.
It happened to Blake, and now the family's focus,
it is hard to see him in a chair,
is getting him through it.
Blake is Blake. He is still Blake, and he's still ornery, and he still likes to drive his wheelchair really fast. Too fast, he knows that.
Dad's working hard to keep up because for Blake, there's no such thing as too fast.
There's been some rough patches, but for the most part, you gotta just keep going.
Full speed ahead.
You know, guys, I first met Blake 8 weeks ago, and I've really seen how dramatic his progress has been. And tomorrow's a big day for Blake. He's actually leaving St. Joe's Hospital in Phoenix to continue outpatient therapy here in Tucson. Okay. So his family needs a lot of help with medical bills. And if our viewers want to help, we've posted all the information everyone needs on our website.
Oh, we wish him well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, Marcelino, thank you very much for that.